Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have some of the parts here for the Spark. We're gonna install them and then end up going out because it's actually really warm today. Even though it's kind of cloudy, it's still about 72-ish degrees. But today should be pretty simple. We're gonna be installing the impeller, and then I also have a ribbon delete for the intake. But I'm just gonna start out with the impeller because the intake would require me to remove the whole top end, which I might decide to do that. But so far, kind of show you what we got to do over here. Pretty much this entire, we're gonna take the IBR off. That's the easy part. And then we're gonna end up taking the whole jet pump off here with the impeller. Take the impeller out, replace it with the new 12 by 17. Should give me about another mile per hour of speed, but we'll test that out on the water. Yeah, let's get started. So I decided I guess I should probably walk you guys through this because there's not a lot of videos of people actually removing this stuff and installing it, especially in depth. So to remove the actual IBR, just to start off, there's one screw here, one screw on this side, and then you actually have the IBR pump. So it's kind of hard to see. The IBR lever that actually controls the upward and downward motion of it. These two are fairly simple to take off, just a 13mm wrench. Comes right off, that's easy. This one's a little bit more annoying just because there is a nut on the other side. It's a locking nut as well, and there's not a lot of room to get a socket in here. I could probably fit a short socket, I just don't have any, so I am using a crow's foot just to just to kind of get in there. Lock it in place, and then I'm pretty much going to loosen it from the other side. Kind of hard, as you would imagine, with only one hand, but it's back in. Probably put the GoPro somewhere like that, just so you guys can sort of see what I'm doing. And it is off. Easy as that. So there's actually a nut and a washer right here, so be careful you don't lose those. I think my battery's almost dead. Oh, I'm about to drop everything here in a second. So you can tell there is a little bit of padlock around these as well. But yeah, that is your IBR coming off. Easy as that. These are pretty easy to remove. Oh shoot, yeah, do not forget about those. They slide in where those bolts go through. But moving on to the rest of the pump, there should be 3 bolts. There's one here, one right down here, kind of hard to see, and then I believe, yeah, one right down there. And then pretty much this whole assembly is going to slide right out, nice and simple. And it comes with the jet pump and everything. You do have to loosen this little drain right here, but other than that, it's pretty easy to take out. So yeah, let me get set up for that really quick, and I'll be right back. All right, I kind of just shot straight through that because it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, you know, 1, 2, 3 bolts. This one you can just get straight on. I'll kind of show you the setup I use. I have my impact, just the longer extension. The swivel bit you don't need, at least for the top one. You can use it for this one, but you can, it's really hard to see. You can use it for that one, but not really necessary. You kind of do need to use it for this one, at least with the setup I used, right? Because I just came up from the top and swiveled it right out. But, yep, just a 10 mil, and same with the bottom. I don't have another 10 mil with me, so I'm just going to use the crow's foot again, hold it tight, and get it right out. Tight on there. There we go. course, there's that little. Let's see, what are we getting stuck on? There we go. And whole pump is off. I'll kind of show you how it looks like in here. A bunch of grease, some seaweed. There's the pump grate right there. And this is your wear ring. As you can see, there's a little bit of wear, but actually it's not too bad. Especially with all the stuff I suck up where I launch. Yeah, wear ring's all good. Not too worried about that one. Well, I've never actually replaced a impeller, but I think it's pretty simple. So still working on it. I kind of figured out. So I took the other side of the pump housing off so I can kind of show this part. A lot of seaweed in here. But I'm pretty sure this cap comes off and there should be... No, not the cap. Yeah, I believe this cap comes off and there should be a handle that I actually hold on to. And that's where I hold it from the other side so I can unscrew the actual impeller. Let's actually probably take it off. Take like 2 seconds. Just gonna back it off slowly so I don't damage it. Slowly coming off. Oh, look at all that grease. That's probably why it was hanging on so tight. But yeah, that's the part you hang on to pretty much. I'm actually gonna set this off to the side. I don't want to get any dirt in it. But yeah, I'm gonna grip onto this guy right here, and on the other side, I should be able to just. I don't know if this cap comes off. Kind of confused by it. I feel like it should, but you know what? It's fine, whatever. So this guy apparently is gonna go right in here. Yep. So now it's pretty much inside the impeller. I just gotta hold the other side of my crescent wrench. And I didn't even think about this, but oh shoot, I do not have the right size socket. I might have one over there, so I'm gonna go check really quick because I don't have the right size socket for this, and I only have one crescent wrench on me, which is gonna be to hold this side. But yeah, I'll be right back. Well, I did not expect this to happen, but I've never had so much trouble getting a bolt off. So I'm gonna have to run over to my shop so I can end up using a I don't know, either my bigger impact or my actual pneumatic gun, because clearly what I'm doing is not working. Which is quite annoying. But we're hopping in the ST today. Really comfortable car. It's 22. It's for sale right now if you guys want it. Might be hard to kind of hear me, but we're bumping up the compressor right now so we can actually take the stupid bolt off. I can't believe how hard it is to get that thing on. Crazy. I also grabbed my marine grease, my waterproof grease, so we can actually put some more on there if we need it. I already have my Loctite and everything else. But yeah, hopefully this works. I'd be so annoyed if it doesn't. But yeah, we'll see. It's been a while since you saw me. It's been like 4 hours, I believe. That's how long it took me to get this thing out. Went to my shop. My impact didn't work. Neither did my bigger Milwaukee. Went to my buddy at Les Schwab, who also couldn't get it off with their impacts. So I went over to my shop at work and we pulled out a 1-inch pneumatic impact, and that finally took it off. Thank God. But yeah, we're going to take this bad boy and screw it on. There we go. And I'm gonna get it tightened really quick. Like busted the bottom of this pretty bad with the vise, but I don't care. I'm just happy it's finally in and I can finally get this thing back together. And I'm not even gonna get to the ribbon delete. Maybe I can access the intake from the front somehow, but I need this guy. All right, I got her put back together. Oh shoot, I forgot something. Yeah, I do need to put that one back in there. Alright, I got the pump housing back in. I just did a little test run to make sure everything sounded good. If there was any weird noises in the impeller. Because they're... Just looking inside really quick. Of course, I wanted to make sure the alignment was all good. There wasn't going to be any weird noises with the... you know, because this is a used wear ring, so... Probably was touching the wearing in some spaces, but it all sounds good. So we're gonna put the IBR back on, and from there, clean up. I might take these off and install the new ones just to see what they look like. But yeah, overall pretty easy. We're about to go on the water here in a second. We are finally done, officially on our way to the water to test out the new impeller. I also installed the little red things that go where the screw holes are on the hull. I'll show you those in a second here once I get to the launch. But yeah, I started up. I revved it a couple of times just to make sure it all sounded good. Everything sounded perfect. At first it kind of worried me. I thought there was like a weird noise, but I didn't hear it afterwards, so where it just must have been the first startup. But yeah, we're headed back over to the launch. See if I can notice any major differences. I should be able to notice a difference. It's quite a drastic change on the impeller itself. But yeah, we'll see what it feels like. And it's sad that the exhaust is in here, and I didn't get to install the intake ribbon delete either. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy the B-roll. I have my drone with me, so you're gonna get a couple drone shots and everything, and see what you guys think of it.
I thought I had it figured out, believed in us, we were meant to be, no doubt. A teenage love, everybody else could see the way we were, living in a fantasy.
What's up, guys? Just wanted to come out here. I've obviously been riding all day, but just to kind of talk about the upgrade we did, the impeller we put on. So I was honestly expecting a bigger difference. It doesn't feel that big of a difference. I guess it is only 1 mile per hour, right? So it's hard to actually expect much of a change. The only thing I really notice is that the average cruising speed, just at like half throttle, is still around like 40 to 45, which is insane. And then like full throttle really gets you to that 47. It's been running smooth. Everything feels good. I love the little red accents. I need to order more. I didn't have enough to finish it off, or for the front screws. But it's been running super smooth. The cruise is nice. As you can see, I hit about 47, 48 every once in a while. Nothing major, nothing crazy different, but I honestly think it's smoother. I think it is less torque overall. Acceleration does feel a little bit quicker too. I think by actually like tuning it and getting it over on the I forget what the other impeller is. Is it a 14 by 17 or the 12 by 17? I think it's the 12 by 14 where it really makes a difference. I honestly love it. I just can't wait for the exhaust. This thing's way too quiet. But it's been cruising amazing. We're gonna pull her out of the water, finish off this video, and I'll see you guys next time for the exhaust install and the intake ribbon delete. So that's when I'm gonna remove the whole top of the ski. We'll be able to see the engine and everything. Should be a good one.